Okay guys, so this will be the first probably a few or a couple commander chats, and what that means is basically I'm gonna be discussing not problems but like I guess concerns that I have specifically that the game could improve on, stuff like that. Of course these are just my opinions, so go ahead and criticize all you want. It could be wrong, it could be right, whatever. I'm just talking about the stuff that I find to be concerning about the game from my perspective and so forth. This most of the time for these specific videos, I do like scripts and whatnot, so you have to see like my tone is kind of different. But this time around, I'm going to freestyle it. I have topics, bullet points I want to talk about. Be going on with that. Anyway, so today's problem is coins. So I think for the past month, 2 months, 3 months now, I've been complaining about coins being a big problem in the game, specifically aiming towards the players that are constantly playing the game and are like I guess upper end game to mid tier up to mid end game tier players. The reason why is because if you're constantly playing the game, you should see a shortage of coins because there's so many things in these coins right now. I'll get into specifically on what the problems are, but as of right now, there's not enough coins in the game. There just basically isn't. If you want to try to get as much as as much done as possible, or like everything done, there's just simply not enough coins. So I'll break down the problems of coins into I guess 5 major points. There's more ways that coins are needed, but I feel like these 5 are like the biggest as of right now. So the first one will be Awakening. Awakening isn't the biggest one. It's been here for a while now, for like I want to say 8 months. I think early 2019 is when Awakening came out, so it wasn't like the big problem in the game. I think a total Awakening cost like for SSR or SR, whatever you want to call them, is about like low 20Ks. So it's not that much. You can like do it in chunks, so it's not a big problem. But 22K, or like let's say 22K, right? I think that's the amount. I'm not sure. 22K, that's almost a day's worth of coins right there, just for one ship. Now that sounds pretty easy because there's not a lot of SSR ships, but it stacks up after a while, especially if you consider all these other points I'm about to bring up as well. The second one will be PR missions. This is one of the big ones right here. Ever since the PR missions came out, if you're constantly doing the coin ones, it's gonna hurt you a lot. Coins range from like 1.5K to like 8K. So, and those like probably last from like 1.5 hours to 8 hours. So if you're on top of those, you're gonna run out of coins fast. So you're gonna switch to like either C's or H's if you have a lot of cubes. And everyone needs prints right now, right? Prints, eventually everyone will get them all, and then PR missions won't be a problem. But then if you still want the gear, you're still gonna have to keep doing PR missions. So you can't really escape it unless you decide, hey, I'm done with PR ships right now, and I don't need any more gear prints, so I'm gonna stop missions right now. Then you're probably good, and you can save some coins. But until then, I say for a good majority of players, PR missions itself will last probably 6 to 8 months. You're gonna be draining your coins for a while. Me specifically, I think I have another like maybe 2 months or so, 2 months, and I'll finish all my developer level 30s. Fate 5s though, probably another 2 to 3 months. I'm not sure, but it's not that bad for me as long as I'm farming 7-2 a lot. I'll be talking about that later on. But it in itself is draining me right now. It's draining me fast. Third topic, cats. Cats, man. This one's debatable. I don't have to do if I don't want to. Like, I understand I don't have to min-max that hard to try to get a best-in-slot cat. I'm aware of it, but I want to. Now, this is the one that hurts me the most, right? You guys can argue that, oh, Kimo, you don't have to get a best-in-slot cat. It doesn't help you that much. You're just wasting your money. That's your problem, not ours. Yes, I'm aware of that. But the RNG part of this, the cast, that's what annoys me the most. Because if there's one thing I don't like, it's RNG progression. Like, if I'm willing to spend this many coins to get a best in slot cat, who knows when I'll get that best in slot cat? Someone can get their best in slot cat on their first cat they ever opened. That's RNG's problem, not mine. So I've spent probably 2 weeks right now capping out cats every single day. You guys see my cat boxes right now. There's just so much RNG, so much coins being sunk in. It's crazy. Cats itself, if you cap out your cats every single day, you get the first one for free. And then the 14 that comes after is 1,500 each. That's 21,000 coins every single day. And for the most part, most players get 20k if they do all their commissions and dailies. Maybe 30k if you play like 7-2 other missions as well. But that's a lot of coins. That's 21k a day. For God knows how long until you want that cat you want. But that's going to be a while. And I'd argue there could be some changes on how to improve cats. But I'll get into that topic another time. But as of right now, cats is one of the big ones right now. It hurts a lot. Event gachas. Now, I won't argue this one that much because event gacha has been here since the beginning of time. But I feel like maybe in the last 1 or 2 months, right? There has been so many event gachas. It's insane. Like, I feel like ever since June, they just constantly threw new ships at us every single week. Like, I'm probably not the only one that feels that way. There were so many new ships coming out. My cubes were hurting. I was like, at one point, I was at 450, right? And I consider myself having average RNG for the most part. I was down to low 200s. That's the first time in months since I hit that deep. And it wasn't until this event where they slowed down the ship releases very, very immensely, I was able to recover. Now I'm currently back at 475. That hurt a lot, man. Like, I was scared at one point. Like, oh my god, I'm running out of cubes. What should I do? When Excess came out, I was down to low 200. I was like, if I didn't get that yellow build in my dailies, I would have been screwed. Because that hurt me a lot. So I could say Event Gacha could slow down their releases a bit because it was hurting, man. And for new players too, they have other stuff to worry about instead of Event Gachas. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful a lot because they have to farm coins as well as cubes. And cubes are generally, I'd argue, not that hard to get, but coins that comes with it, that's a lot. Especially since you get, I'd argue, like a soft cap of coins every single day. It's gonna hurt a lot. So they could slow down the event gachas, I'd say. But it's painful, guys. Event gachas itself, if you're on an unlucky streak, it's gonna ruin you. You're gonna be so poor, especially on top of awakening and PR missions and cats. It's gonna hurt. And the last one I'll talk about is retrofit. This one isn't a big one. It's pretty cheap for retro. Nah. Well, you can pace yourself for retrofits, right? You don't have to do it all in one day. Just like awakenings and other stuff, you don't have to do it all in one day. But it adds up, guys. Especially since we have like these SSR ships getting retrofits now, like San Diego, and soon to be like Warspite and all of them. San Diego alone was 59.5k coins. That's like a level 100 commander's coin cap right there. That's almost 3 days of coins saved up casually playing, or 2 days playing a decent amount of coins. And remember, you have this other stuff you want to do. You want to do awakenings, probably, your PR missions, specifically these. Cats, optional, but if you're going to do them, it's going to be painful. And event gachas, which is coming up. Yeah. All this stuff right here, it's going to hurt a lot. Very, very painful. So these are these are the main concerns of why coins are like so being painful right now. But there's other reasons why coins are like hurting us a lot right now. One of the main problems I have with coins right now is it has no map scaling. So you could clear a 2-1 boss, right? And it'll give the exact same coin range as a 12-4 boss. Why is that? Why is it that I can kill a 2-1 boss, it'll give me 80 coins versus a 12-4 boss, and it'll still give me 80 coins? Why is there no scaling on that? Why is the 12-4 boss not giving me like 300 coins per clear? It makes no sense to me, because a 2-1 boss, you could clear 2-1 with like less than 20 oil, versus 12-4, it's probably gonna cost like at least 200 oil. It makes no sense to me why I have to spend this much oil to get pretty much the same rewards minus the different kind of ships. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like if there's some kind of map scaling, I understand, but that's why maps like 7.2 are so good, because the question mark nodes are the ones that are scaling. Because the question mark nodes in 2.1 they give up to like what? Like 80 I think, or 100? I think 100, right? And in 7.2 this one goes up to like 220 or something. That's scaling right there for difficulty. But the boss is still the same. 7.2 boss gives up to like 80 coins as well. So that needs to be worked on, because that right there, that's not good. Because I'm tired of grinding 7.2. You guys have seen me complain about 7.2 all the time. I'm always at 7.2 because this is the best play to grind for coins. Like I want other options aside from just 7.2 where I'm grinding for coins. And then this gets to my next point. Same methods of farming coins since 1 year ago. 1 year ago, 2.1 was like the best in slot. Then when 7.2 came around, 7.2 became best in slot. Why is it still 7.2 to farm? Why is this place still the best place to farm for coins? Why can't we have like, I don't know, World 10, World 11 give better coins? Like yeah, they cost more oil, but then again it goes back to my other point. Why is there no scaling coins? Like if World 10 and World 12, World 10 and World 11 gave a lot of coins, it'll cost like 200 oil, okay, but you get like 1,000 oil per clear. Now that's worth it. Why can't we have that? Simple stuff, guys, simple stuff. So here's my solutions. Specifically, I'm going to talk about increased coins per map difficulty from World 1 through 12. Of course, World 1 is very, very easy, so give it to like, I don't know, 50, 100 coins per clear of World 1. Then once you get to like World 12, you get like, I don't know, low 1000s to a high 100s. I feel like that's more fair. It's going to cost a lot of oil, and people can like jump through that, but you get that point. I'd probably say like high 100s though, because you could abuse that pretty easily. That's just one way. You could increase dailies and commissions. Dailies itself, it gives a lot. It gives like 1,200 up to 1,200 each clear. You get 3 of those a day though. Unless it's a Sunday, you get like 9 of those. That's probably the best day to farm for coins, if I'm being honest. And then commissions, the 1.2k oil one is really good. It gives a good ratio, about a 4-to-1, 4 coins per 1 oil. That's a good ratio. But the other ones, debatable, especially since most things cost so much coins now. You need more, so the other commissions are kind of slacking. Then events such as double coins weekend to encourage more players to play. I like this one specifically, mainly because I'm an active player, but for most casuals this doesn't like affect them. If you have double coins weekend, people that are like working throughout the day, they come home for the weekend, they have something to do. They could play the game all weekend, burn out all their oil, get a lot of coins, and then use that coins throughout the week for whatever resources they need to use it on. Now that's a good one. Personally, I think it's great. Encourage players to play. It's not giving out too much freebies. This is a good one for me. But these are my solutions, guys, of the game. These are what I want to talk about. I'm ending this topic here. I like this topic a lot because over the time I realized coins is one of the biggest, if not the biggest necessity in the game as of right now. Everything else is like a secondary, like cubes comes hand in hand with coins. Oil comes hand in hand with coins. Blueprints comes hand in hand with coins. Purple plates, all that jazz. A lot of things need coins nowadays. So if they want to keep adding stuff that is a coin sink, I feel like they should add more ways to get coins as well. So that's the topic I want to talk about today, guys. Thank you all for listening. We'll be making more topics of these. Probably won't be as big as coins though, but I want to talk about them. I have another topic I want to talk about probably next week or the week after, whenever I have time. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. This is a great topic. I like talking about these things specifically a lot in my Discord. So for most of you guys that are watching my YouTube, you're probably not in my Discord. Some of you aren't. But feel free, if you guys want to share your thoughts with me, I'll go ahead and respond to you guys how I feel about coins and how I'm going to respond to you specifically and your concerns. Yeah. Right now we're on maintenance for the Italian stuff, pizza, stuff like that. So I'll be uploading this, rendering that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Iron Man should be coming out next week, I think, if I'm not lazy. I'm still working on it, guys. bad RNG. And then next video is gonna come out probably later this week, stuff like that. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Deuces. Enjoy the pizza stuff.